Rồi câu đầu tiên anh sẽ hỏi về bản thân em cứ nói là em là tên đầy đủ của em đang là giáo viên ở trung tâm
Yeah.
ILAb gì tiến sĩ
Yeah.
Vinhome gì đó. Rồi anh sẽ mới bắt đầu hỏi những cái câu sau.
Yeah.
Rồi. Hello Huy, can you introduce about yourself, where you work and your position?
Okay. Hi. My name is Huy. I'm full name is Nguyễn Minh Huy, and I'm currently teaching as a Vietnamese teacher at ILAb Vietnam's Grand Park, Ho Chi Minh City.
Rồi, câu đầu tiên ha, can you share a specific story from your teaching experience that you find particularly inspiring?
Yeah, there was one story that I will never forget in my entire life or in my teaching career also. There was one time I teach a class with a lot of students, but there were few students that they got used to learning with the 100% foreigner teachers only, and so that that was the first time they learned with a Vietnamese teacher, so they resisted to follow the lesson and didn't answer any questions in the class. So honestly, at that time I was very shocked, and I just want to leave the class right immediately. But fortunately, I didn't know why. I can calm myself down, and told them a story about myself, because I told them that my parents have like worked hard to invest it for me to approach with the new language as English, and exactly the same with the students. They got a good opportunity, and their parents also paid a lot of money, work hard for them to have such a wonderful environment to approach with the English language. And I forgot it.
Anh cứ nói tiếp, anh cứ suy nghĩ rồi nói tiếp.
Okay. Approaching English. Okay. And I asked them why you had such a great opportunity being here, sitting here, and learning English, but this is also the dream of so many students. So why you react in such a way? Either Vietnamese teacher or native teachers, they are both like, the only reason of education of teaching is giving you the knowledge, the skills that you need. And I must say, was so lucky that time. The student gradually understood it, and then they soon caught up later with the lesson. And later, then days by days, it used to be they were one of my favorite class that time. Later then. Okay.
Okay, so câu thứ hai luôn ha. So what are some of the biggest obstacles you have faced in your teaching career, and how did you overcome them?
I think that when it comes to teaching, the biggest obstacles to me, and I don't know if with the other teachers or not, is the expectations to the students. Because I remember at the very beginning stage of my teaching career, I expected the student too much. I planned a lesson so well, like to me, it's so well and so amazing. But it turns out that in the classroom, it was not expected, and I was so disappointed of the student. I planned the student, hey, so why didn't you follow the lesson so well as I expected? And then, fortunately, one of my college in Olafree, teacher Troop, she has gave me a very like valuable advice that when we were at the age we just did nothing but ate, slept, and played all the time. But now the student they came to the school, the English center, at a very young age. If they could sit still for even 2 hours, either they could learn a little things or so many things that also so much better than we did before. And yeah, it worked with me. And it helped me a lot. And whenever I meet problems, whenever the class is not expected, I always tell myself like that. Yeah, it's a favor. It's a favor, and it's a happiness when the student can sit still listening to you, even much. That's all right. Okay.
Rồi câu số 3 luôn ha. Câu này quan trọng nè. What motivated you to become a teacher and what continues to give you passion for education?
Oh, that's some lovely questions. There are several questions that makes me become a teacher. But I've got two main reasons, the biggest reasons to me. First of all is I was born in a farming family where my parents were farmers, and at first I used to be not like confident about my family background, but they had worked hard. Even though we didn't have a good life, we didn't have a good background or the good conditions to approach with a lot of education and modern educations, but they worked hard to invest for me to approach with the English language. And you know what? Since I started learning English, the only thing that I want to achieve is to study on my own in all of my ability so that I can pay off my parents have paid for me, have worked hard and paid for me. And I want so from that story, from my own story, and I was invested by my parents, although they are not like, although we didn't have a good condition at that time. But now I want to be a teacher to invest back to the young generation like my parents did. And the second biggest reason to me is I was so much inspired by my previous teacher of English, and I was inspired or motivated by not only his profound knowledge, English skills, but also the things that he shared to us, not only me, and he taught me how to become a good person, what makes a man, or what makes a good person. And he only teaches me English, but also he teaches me how to even sit, how to stand, and how to communicate with the others.
So number 4 how do you personally define the model of an inspiring teacher?
To me, an inspiring teacher, I think is from my own experience only. Is the one who's not only good at like specific skills or knowledge, but also could be a storyteller. Because nowadays we not only learn like, oh, what is what, or 1 + 1 by 2, but also learn from the other stories by experience. And through that stories, the student would be motivated by them. Okay.
Này nói thêm tại vì cô Trúc em có biết cô Trúc năm ngoái cũng được giải inspiring teacher không?
Yeah, inspired me.
Năm ngoái là cô Trúc là người mà tụi anh phỏng vấn cho cái series inspiring teacher luôn á.
Yeah. Yeah, thì em định là mention là an inspiring teacher is the one who inspired the teacher to achieve inspiring teacher. Em định nói vậy, nhưng mà nó dính vào.
Okay. Good. Rồi tiếp 2 câu 5. So this is an award where you were chosen by your supervisors and college. So in your personal opinion, how have you demonstrated that you are an inspiring teacher?
Em combine cái câu này với câu following được không anh?
Được. Câu ok.
Câu following là cái gì ta quên?
Là câu how did you feel á?
Did you feel với lại là
And you learn how did you feel when you learned you had won the inspiring teacher award?
Okay. I thought one being heard of achieving such an amazing award, inspiring teacher, I was speechless. I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't know how to tell anything. And I couldn't believe that because it was so amazing to me. And to be honest, I was lucky, very fortunate to be surrounded by such wonderful teachers, colleges, lovely TAs, like wonderful CC teams, and the little angels, which is my students. And especially I want to send special thanks to my line manager, Christian. Thank you very much for always inspiring me and motivate me to take challenges and boost me to learn new things every day and to be the one who I'm like dreaming of.
Cái câu mà describe your relationship with your college.
Là còn một câu nữa là how cái working environment ở đây là em định, tại em sợ nó bị lặp lại là nó khá là giống nhau.
Vậy thôi anh skip luôn câu đó ha.
Dạ, cái câu mà
How would you describe your relationship with your college and overall working environment at ILA at OLA?
là câu đó là câu tiếp theo nữa đúng không anh?
Đúng rồi.
Vậy em nói câu đó cũng được đâu.
Cũng được ha.
Để thử.
Ola em đọc là Ola đúng không?
Dạ, Ola.
So how would you describe your relationship with your college and the overall working environment at OLA?
Oh, okay. I must say that's amazing place for me. To be honest, working at ILA or OLA is like a international environment where the teachers from different countries, from different backgrounds and different cultures share a story to each other. To me, working here, I learn a lot from the differences between the countries, the differences between the cultures, and so that we could like more open-minded and learn new things. And moreover, the environment here is very friendly. On the colleges, on the teachers, TAs, on the staff here was amazing. They always give me the advice, helpful advice, the teaching skills, and tell the stories that I could learn a lot from. All right, and in ILA in general, I think it's the best way for you to develop your career development here, because ILA not only provided like a weekly workshop, which is very helpful for us in not only teachings but also managing the class and also other skills that we need to be a teacher. And moreover, being a staff here, being a teacher here, ILA also sponsored for you some courses, teaching course, which is very helpful for you to keep updated with a new teaching style and maybe keep up with the innovations of the modern life.